Anyone can sell electronics. At Electronics Expo, they do more than sell products. They design, install, and support complete technology solutions. From home theaters and whole home audio to lighting, shades, automation, networking, security cameras, and premium entertainment systems. For over 22 years, they've helped thousands of homeowners experience technology at its very best. See the difference for yourself. Visit their Wayne or Paramus stores in New Jersey or shop now at electronicsexpo.com.
Katz and Cosby, entertaining and informative
on the Red Apple Podcast Network.
And joining us now here on Katz and Cosby is a great security and law enforcement analyst, former FBI supervisory special agent, James Gagliano, who is in Utah for the Tyler Robinson case. That is the man accused of killing Charlie Kirk. Everyone's talking about it. What's been happening? What's the latest from there?
Well, guys, good to join you from Provo, Utah. I am across the street from the Utah District Courthouse, and court is in recess right now. So we are on day 3 of the Tyler Robinson trial. It's not a trial. It's actually a preliminary hearing, but it is being treated as a trial. And I got to tell you this. I've listened and watched every single minute of the proceedings here. And for the conspiracy theorists out there that believe that Charlie Kirk was killed by Israel or by the United States government or Erica Kirk, there is, I got to tell you, a Mount Everest-style pile of evidence that just goes straight back to Tyler Robinson. The state has put on a masterful class here in laying out circumstantial evidence, and today they are back and forth with the defense, who I believe are completely attempting to sandbag and stall and draw this out. But the defense is objecting to Mr. Robinson's romantic interest and roommate, a man by the name of Lance Twiggs.
Yeah, now have we heard from that? Because that is apparently damning, right? Because in that, this is his statement, and essentially lays out, right? I mean, this is supposed to be very damning, and it's supposed to be, I think, on video, right?
It is. Out in, Rita, it's really weird. Out in Utah, they do not have grand juries. So this has to be entered via a thing called an 1102 statement, which means that it can be pre-recorded and then played in court. The defense is obviously objecting to it because you can't cross-examine a written statement. You can't cross-examine a videotape. But in it, essentially, Mr. Twiggs is verifying the chats, the messaging back and forth between Tyler Robinson and his romantic interest and roommate, Lance Twiggs, after he had apparently, fired the fatal shot at Charlie Kirk. So the defense is not going to win this. This case is going to be bound over for trial. They're dragging the poor family through this, which is absolutely awful that they're doing this. And at the end of the day, it is going to be death by 1,000 cuts, in that the evidence here is so overwhelming. And in the state of Utah, this is a capital case. He's charged with the aggravated murder, and they still have the firing squad out here.
Well, John Catsimatidis here. I mean, it's an open and shut case. Is there anybody that's doubting it was him?
Sure. Just go online, John, and you can find a ton of online sleuths who are convinced that this is all a setup, and it's Israel, and it's the United States government, the FBI, the CIA, the wife was in on it. I mean, the amount of inane sleuthing on this, I say, watch 5 minutes of this hearing, and the state is not introducing all the evidence. They're introducing a tiny portion of it, basically so that the judge can go, yes, there's enough evidence to move this to trial, which is what I can't understand, why the defense is going through this. They could have waived this, the trial date could have been set, and all this would have been put out at trial. But instead now, the public, because there are cameras in the courtroom, are able to watch this. And anybody that has watched 10 minutes of this over the past 3 days and not believe that Tyler Robinson is the man that politically assassinated Charlie Kirk, they're not watching the same proceedings I am.
Well,
yeah, you know what was stunning? James, one of the things I saw, like the DNA evidence is so strong in this case, right? They have a towel, that was wrapped around the gun. They got a screwdriver on the perch. They got video of him all over the place.
The video evidence is damning. It shows Tyler Robinson, who was not a student at Utah Valley University, on campus 4 times that day. We saw video images of him 2 times being on campus, scouting the location out. Prior to the 3rd visit, when he changed clothing, it appears he has something long along his leg, which the prosecution believes is the Mauser Model 98 bolt-action 30-06 rifle that was used to kill Charlie Kirk. And then a 4th time, after he had left after the shooting, came back onto campus. And Rita, to your point, the DNA evidence is damning. On the trigger of the rifle that was recovered, Tyler Robinson's DNA. On the towel that was recovered from the scene wrapped around the rifle, 89% of the DNA on it was Tyler Robinson's, and 11% was Lance Twiggs. And the screwdriver that was left behind on the roof of the building where the sniper was, a small portion of it was Lance Twiggs, the roommate's DNA, and a large portion of it was Tyler Robinson's. Like I said, death by 1,000 cuts. There's so much evidence here. I can't see any way possible this case doesn't get advanced to trial. And at trial, this is going to be a guilty verdict.
Yeah, and you just said they have firing squad in Utah. My goodness.
Yes, they do.
And, boy, it's just despicable. The whole world saw what happened here. James Gagliano, keep us posted. Let us know if there's any other updates right there from Utah, from the courtroom. You're in the thick of it all. Thank you very much.
Good to join you guys, and I absolutely will keep you in the loop.
Keep us in the loop, and let's get law enforcement for all people.
Sounds good. Have a great day, guys.
Get ready, Staten Island.
The Ferry Hawks are back at SIUH Community Park July 7th to the 12th for a 6-game series against the High Point Rockers. Wednesday, July 8th with first pitch at 6:30. It's Woo Wednesday in collaboration with the Wu-Tang Clan. The Ferry Hawks transform into the Shaolin Hawks. Thursday, July 9th, first pitch is at 6:30. It's Thirsty Thursday with $5 Bud and Bud Light Drafts.
Visit ferryhawks.com now to lock in your seats.